There we go. Problem. With bonus, it's raining now. What do we get? Fuel pressure.
I kind of want to print this off for customers because I've had to explain the difference between all-wheel and four-wheel so many times.
Fair enough.
I think that's
Fair enough.
very accurate and puts it in regular terms.
Yeah. I like it. Sounds like Bradley was sneaking up on people. I'm cold. I mean, it is pretty warm. I think it's 50-ish degrees. 50 and raining. It's pretty decent now. We got 1940. 19 Ford Fusion. But what brand is it? One five. Turn the chat back on. Zero 87. Oh, there's a video. Come on, people. We're gonna watch a video. Come on.
Concern you're having, we're going to start off with scan data, but it's important to note that your high pressure, your fuel rail pressure desired they should match, but as soon as the P0087 or P00C6 set, as soon as the computer sees a difference, it's going to stop trying. So regardless of what your desired shows, you want to look at command, and I want to illustrate that for you so you can verify what's going on before we start diagnosing. So this is an example of a 1.5 liter that had a problem. Now you can already see when I look at my actual fuel rail pressure versus what was desired, this was driving down the road. You can already see like a 300 psi split. This is just before it set the code. You can see the volume control valve is adjusting, trying to bring the pressure up, but it can't do it. So very quickly, and I want you to see how fast, boom, you can see it went from the pressure it was at down to 87 psi actual, but notice how the desired still shows 1800. So the thought is it must be commanding that. Well, you'll notice your volume control valve, boom, jumped to 100%. Okay? And as long as it's at that 100%, all you're ever going to see is whatever the low pressure pump will produce. So in this case, if I pulled over, used my scan tool, cleared the code, cycled the key, fired it back up again, I would be back to it at idle, didn't match each other. But as soon as I pushed it right around this 1500, in this case, they split apart and boom, the same problem would happen again. It's important to note that so you know that, yeah, it may show it wants that much fuel pressure, but once it's in bulk mode, you'll never get the pressure even if the pump is good. So be aware of that when you're diagnosing. Now once you've established your low side is good, low side pressure on these is almost always 70 plus psi. And if that's good, you can monitor that with your scanner, FLP. If that's good, and yet your high pressure isn't meeting desired, and that's happening very quick, if that's the case, the first thing that I do is verify that you can try and control this pump. So if you were to pull this connector off this either across the pins, you should be able to use your scan tool, either key on engine off or key on engine running. You should be able to use your scan tool to manipulate the pump with your actual verify you can make the voltage go up and down. If you can, our circuits are good. The other thing I would look for is any chance we have a leaking injector. It doesn't take much. All you got to do is drip. So I might pull the spark plugs out, okay, unplug the injectors, crank the engine over, and make sure we don't have any fuel coming out of any of the holes. And if we don't have any fuel coming out the holes, we've proven the connector going through the pump is good. Before we would replace this pump, pull the pump out, not hard to do, and down in the pump is this little tappet. That tappet should pull out very easily, and it should be nice and smooth on both ends with no wear marks. If you see a bunch of gouges in this tappet,
So selling the pump and check the tappet on the way out. If
it's
it's
a pretty big bill
if it's
at
good,
that point. Camshaft would need to be replaced. Of course, along with that, we have the timing belt off. In many cases, this housing needs to be replaced. Because if this has been wearing for any amount of time, a lot of times this gets too hot and it wears out the housing, so it'll actually stick. So if you find a damaged tappet, in most cases you want to replace its housing, the tappet, the pump, and the camshaft. Of course, the timing belt will be off, and if the timing belt's off, the water pump's accessible. So you're looking at a pretty big bill if that's the case. But this should get you through all the diagnosis on this one. However, if you have any questions on the results, just contact us back.
goddamn, you heard him. What? Did it die? Oh yeah, shut up. Alright. I'm gonna say fuel trim, right? Because we're talking about the fuel.
Hey, Scott,
Yeah.
I did the tire Nick said you were gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. So if he's like, you got a tire to do, you could be like, fuck you, Brad did it.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
got you.
Throttle angle sign.
Do I sit here for half an hour or say fuck it and go home?
I want to go home. Okay, so low side. PSI. All right. All right. I want that one. What else did he say? High pressure side? I don't think I need volts. If I were you, I'd just go home.
Man, I'm about there.
Low side fuel pressure voltage. I don't think I need any of that. Desired. I remember hearing that word. Low side. 'Alright, let's start this and see what happens. Oh, the battery's dead. Eight volts. Vehicle is on. Don't worry, I was already on a test drive. It's warm. Oh, and it did it. Yep. Fuckhole. Oh, volts. Oh, shit. That's what he said. Desired. Well, low side is working. So I need high pressure. They don't give me high pressure side?
The computer sees a difference. You gotta stop trying. So regardless of what you desire, you start diagnosing. So this is an example of a 1.5 liter that had a problem. Now you can already see when I look at my actual fuel rail pressure versus what was desired. This was driving down the road. You can already see like a 300 psi fuel. But this is just before it sets code. You can see the volume control valve.
Have a good weekend.
If you're bored and you want to come, let me know tomorrow.
Absolutely, man. Will do.
I'm picking you up too, but
Yeah.
you're welcome.
I thank you, buddy. Well, he said 15. I'm at 8. It's not giving me what I want, though. There's a weird ticking sound that the thing is making. There we go. Alright, let's see. Command ratio. Confident, weak. Fuel pump is on. Desire. Okay, it's just on off. So he said it was going down the road. They're not far off from what he said. Yeah, I stopped it for lunch. And I fell asleep. Alright, I gotta go for a test drive. I'll be right in the back. But yeah, and I would just let them know that the battery is down. He was telling me to pick up and do it again. And then he's gonna go call fucking Snap-on and get in their ass. Fucking 2 cars, 8 computers, yeah, I'm probably. Yeah, that's what I was saying. No.
I'd say that, yeah, you can handle a big call. Hey, our $10,000 scanner just broke.
I would. Like, hey, Brian, our scanner broke. What happened? I kicked the fuck out of it. What happened? It broke. It ripped 2 computers. You'd be like, yup, kick it again. I'll be on the phone with Snap-on right now.
Shit, he hates technology. He'd be okay with that.
Oh, dude, if that thing killed the car, he would be inside with Snap-on that hole.
Oh,
He's waiting for it today. Every time I call him, like, hey, there's something wrong. He's like, call him. Call that motherfucker right now. Get him back here.
Yeah, every time I've had to call like, hey, this or that, it's always, well, fuck, I'm good. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's mad at the Snap-on guy because when they bought it, he didn't take cash for it. He put it on like the company account, whatever, or account, whatever. And so he's like, oh, Brian's got a different kind of paper. Brian's got a different kind of paperwork. And he's like, and then he's like, well, Scotty Brock, can't be anyone else.
Oh, we blank for a day.
Well, that's what Brian was saying. He's like, I'm going, fuck. I permission whoever signs it. Signs my name. And he's like, no, Brian. So Brian shows up. The guy, he's like an hour later now. Brian leaves and he comes back and he's like, what the fuck? He's like, is this $1 million fucking business not good enough down payment for you? He's like, well, you think I'm gonna close the door and fucking run out with your piece of shit scanner? And he's like, okay. Oh, he was fucking lighting him up.
Does the Snap-on guy not receive Ryan signing it type thing?
Well, and that's me. It's not like he's taking a picture while Brian's signing it. Because I get it. It's $10,000. I understand.
Well, when I was a recruiter, you know, like you read about, depending on the applicant, 30 to 50 signatures for one student. I don't know how many times I put some in the military. I'm going to forget to point out one signature. You know how many times I took a signature from my applicant and had, okay, there's one that you did sign, you forgot this one, the left window.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll do that again, fuck it.
Right.
It works for the government, it'll work here.
Well, yeah, and that was Brian's big fucking ordeal about it. He's like, dude, my where's this building going? I've been here for 10 years. Where am I going with your fucking scanner? Right? You know, just drop the bitch off. We couldn't touch it. They had to come and have a professional come up and set it up. So it's not like we were going to be using it that day.
Maybe when the kid hears us, it's her face.
Yep. Yeah, so Brian like came in, fucking all hot and bothered, signed the shit, fucking loud.
Like he drove up in from up north, or he was already there yet?
He was down,
Okay.
but he was trying to leave. But he had to turn around and come back to sign this fucking paperwork to leave again. So he was heated.
Yes.
He was heated.
I didn't want to make a 15-minute drive to Walmart last night when I legit put my truck in park in the driveway. And Mariana called me, hey, are you home yet? I just put it in park in the driveway. We're at it, baby, for me now.
That's like literally, that was like, I'm like, there's nothing in existence that made me put that motherfucker back in reverse, and you're like, baby for him. I was like, fuck, that's the only one that I could ever see doing it.
Because I was like, well, hey, I wanted
Don't care.
to make something for dinner. Yeah, oh, cool, we've got something else.
Soon go, fuck.
Oh, hey, I'm out of my special lady, so cool, use mine. But no, and that was the one thing I was like, I think it's funny.
Right, yep, alright, yep, no arguments.
Like, yeah, like she like 2 breastfeeds too, but my kid's a little fucking chunk and demands way more.
Yeah, no, it is what it is, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it was just like, I couldn't think of a single thing, and then there was just a one. Just the one, I was like, fine. Like, I've gotten to Walgreens, forgot my phone, my gun, something here, and went, fuck it, I've gone too far, and just went home.
But the one thing you can't argue is a kid.
Yeah, I would, yeah, you can't really.
Well, even like my toddler.
It's hard to fight that one, you look bad. Yeah.
Well, like my toddler, say if she wants fruit, say she's throwing a temper tantrum because she wants strawberries, we're out. That fucking sucks.
Oh shit, yeah, that was
We can
good.
get more tomorrow, or even then wait till the weekend when we go shopping. Breaks. Nope. But this is baby formula.
Yeah.
The baby has no option but
Yeah.
to
Yeah, you can't even get the kid water, you know what I mean? It's all it can have, so.
wants milk.
Yep, alright, fair enough. I gotta find my cellular device. Where did I set you guys down at? There you go. There you are. Chadwick did leave quick, but you hurt his feelings. All the hurt from last night boiled up. Hurt his feelers. There's something else in my bin. Correction. I was wrong. There's nothing in my bin. It was funny though. Yeah, all he did was like, "Don't cry today," and he's like, "Whoa!" Started crying right away. It's fucking crazy. Oh. I'm so bored. I forgot my robot again. Freaking hoe. Oh. fuck out of here. I'm hoping I can stay on the internet. Oh, we back? Oh, shit. Oh, that one here? Oh, here's the press. That one here? Oh, it did. Holy shit. I'm going to try to see if we can get out at 4. Oh, smoke out. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, that's right. These are little purple guys. I see colors. That should be alright. Yeah, sometimes I feel like a crackhead. Louis is still there? Exit.
How long do you think it would take to do that fuel pump?
I have no idea. I've never done one.
Mine's saying about an hour. So that's what I make sure before I call the dude.
Yeah.
That's
I got it pulled up right here, so.
That's not a, hey, it's about an hour. She'll be done tonight if all goes well, and then it turns into a next week sometime.
Fuel pump. Talking about the fuel pump assembly.
The high pressure one. That skunk is back. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Zoe hasn't flushed it out yet.
Is it this one? What? I don't think I'm in the right place. I was talking about oil squirters.
No, I feel like you find those over at the Sugar Shack.
Yeah. We typically call them gold diggers. An hour, you say. 6. Oh, okay. It's that piece right there.
It only about like just over an hour.
Yeah, so if from this just this exploded view, it should be 2 to 3 bolts in that fuel line.
How does that show you the cams then?
So if we follow the diagram, so this is my pump.
Mm-hmm.
So a fuel line comes in, magic happens, and this is the tappet they're calling it.
That.
And so this will sit in the valve cover. This is that 2-piece valve cover like Martin was whining about. So this sits at the bottom of the valve cover and rides on this cam right here. So in reality, if you take this, connect it to here, or it should say connect, it'll sit near the bottom of here, and then it will ride on this lobe right at the edge of the camshaft. So there's a pass through.
So for sure, that pump would fix this issue. If say it has damaged the cams at all.
It's only going to make the cams worse.
Like replacing it would make them worse?
No.
Oh, like over time, yeah. Over time, they'll get worse.
Here's the issue. If that's eaten X millimeters, centimeters, thousandths off the camshaft, A, you have that much material flowing through your motor. B, that's going to affect the performance of the pump because the pump is looking for X height and the old pump filed it to new height.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, the pump's capable of 2,000 psi. This is just random numbers. With that pump be missing, maybe it's only capable of 18, and it might give but that might entail not having any effect on the motor unless you're at wide open for a prolonged experience of time, and you may see a small fluctuation.
Okay.
Or because it's reality and it's a Ford, that little bit could make the thing do this and fucking explode down the road.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
And anywhere in between.
Yeah. My main fear would be the metal in the motor, because that's where that is has direct access to straight to the bottom of the oil pan. Do not pass filters.
No.
Oop. Alright. I think Louis left me. Like a Levy guy. All messages I send will appear publicly. All messages I send will appear publicly. There we go. See, the chat stopped working. Here I gotta catch up. Nice. Chadwick left. I told him not to cry. Dude, he almost cried when you said that. Win? Okay, yeah. Go home, you won't. Yep. Chadwick not working again, yeah. Dism fucking DUMZB. What? My brain melted. Alright, you're still here? Cool. Yeah, see, the phone's not working at all. You did. You did. What the hell is DUMN? Dums? I think dums. I'm not sure. I don't know why the chat doesn't work. That's stupid. How do I get the chat to work? Someone tell me how to get the chat to work. See, if it was just YouTube, I could just reset it, but because it's the other two. What's Torvo? I think it's crazier that my phone can stream more options than my freaking computer. Still. I don't know, I cleared chat. We'll see what happens. What? Yeah. What's that thing cost?
Parts and labor?
Yeah.
Maybe $800.
That's not the end of the world.
I left him a message. See
Okay.
if he
All right.
If he gets back to us in the next half hour, I'd say we can probably knock it out tonight.
We'll leave the oil changer.
Probably.
Yeah, he's walking to the other side. Yeah, no, as long as it gets here in time.
It's in stock at O'Reilly's. So
I guess you.
Up to you. Do you wanna?
I was just gonna ask. I can pull it out right now, but
I mean, at the very least, if we pulled it out, take a look at it rolled out.
that's what I was kind of thinking. But I didn't know. You know the people better than I do.
We could do that just to eliminate the A1 factor, but at the same time, it's gonna.
I'd be disabling the vehicle.
If they don't do it, then we gotta put that together.
Yeah. I don't remember where I put my little stand for you guys. Bob, if you're watching, I need a 3D printed thing that holds my phone and then has a magnet on the bottom. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Bob wishes he knew. He's gonna come back just to argue with me that he knows. Alright, I got my tea.
Our dog is really slacking.
Chat does work. The dog's fine. There's been no danger. What do you want him to do?
Well, Mariana stopped by.
Do you want him to walk around with an AR-15 just to be sure?
I mean, if I could train her to do that, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Mariana stopped by to where park is. No.
Yeah, yeah. Funny. I don't know. We're gonna try that. Bob is like the real. Bob is the person. If identifix, yeah, I agree with that. Starts listing diagrams and illustrations you didn't even ask for. How do you? No shit. It's like, how do you change a fuse? And you'd be like, well, see, if you look at this, the wiring harness is 14% nickel copper nitrate. What do I need? I need fuel disconnecty things. Or is that what this is? Oh my, I'm gonna die. What is this? What the fuck is even there? He knew it. He knew I wanted to go home. Come up with some bullshit right away. Alright, I'm pushing this, goes forward, and that goes back. And it's gonna remove the fuel line. That pump is on fire. Why is it making sound? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Hold on. I'm gonna take a step back. Fuel pump shouldn't, or fuel line shouldn't make that sound. It's like leaking in. It sounds like it's leaking. I was seeing it before. Oh my god, if I die, it's my ex's fault. Tag her in this shit. Yes. Yes. Got Bob's tape measure. Mine now. Mine now. Sweet new tape measure. I can't read the motherfucker, but it's mine. Oh, Jesus. The fuck was that? Fucking hissed at me. Wow, that's fucking crazy. Oh, good luck, guys. I'm gonna be over here not burning to death. That noise is me not dying. That's why I'm over here. You're not wrong. It's this high pressure fuel pump. Oops. It's like gurgling and chirping, spitting fuel at me. Fucking loud, watch. It like spits fuel like a fucking dragon, dude. It's nuts. I don't want to touch it. Alright, I think it's done. Probably not, but I think oh god. Oh, please don't kill me. Remember, if I die, you gotta deal with me. Oh, okay. Alright, no death. Torque. They look like 30s. Oh, it's black. Ooh. Oh, it's probably the oil. Oh, it beat the fuck out of that thing. Get a light. Oh, it wore through. Oh, that's bad, dude. It's on a timer. If you don't know what you're looking at, that is a lifter for the high pressure fuel pump. This oh, come on. Quit being a bitch. Quit being a bitch. That is your camshaft. This is not supposed to have a hole in it. That's what you call cooked. Nice. Yeah, that's supposed to look like that. But it looks like that. It's pretty dope. Alright, I'm gonna set you guys down. I'll be right back. I lost chat. I'm assuming there's supposed to be some type of nipple or flat spot or not ground through into the pump. Yeah, so basically it's so worn out to the point where it's using the keepers to activate the actual plunger in here. So I'm assuming you're not supposed to see the, there should be a cap here. is what I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
At least just not like broken-ish.
You can see that is actually what the cam is writing at. So see how all the scratches are in one direction? So that tells me that is making direct contact with the camshaft, because the camshaft's only going to turn one direction. And anything it eats up is going to go in that same direction. So that tells me it's not riding out here, probably where it should be, where it's machined for it. It's literally riding on the stem. So like, it couldn't, is worst case scenario. This is worst case scenario.
Well, why would we have anything but that?
Because if you look down through this hole and look straight down there, that's the actual cam lobe, and that should be smooth and polished like a machine surface.
Well, she's polished.
It looks, but yeah, and it looks octagonish.
Yeah.
So, what's gonna happen is we can put a new dealie, and we can put a new pump on, and it will run, but it's gonna be wiped out within a year or so.
So
You dramatically cut the life of the pump, the camshaft, everything.
the car.
The car, yeah. Because all this material's in the motor.
Well, that's why we're just doing new motor for him.
Maybe. It is gonna blow up.
Because I got a breakdown. Oh, fuck, I had a breakdown. Yeah, I got a breakdown. So they are calling that. They're calling it a tap it.
Alright, I'm back. My fault, my fault. I'm gonna head out, get LJ soon, talk to you later. Yeah, no problem, man. But yeah, that is not supposed to be see-through. You can see us actually riding on the stem of the plunger. So it's like a valve spring. This is a retainer. If I can do it with one hand. You can see the oil come around. Those are keepers. And then when we look in here, what you're seeing, that guy is the camshaft. And if you can see that line right in the middle, that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be smooth. Smooth like an egg. That's anything but. If I can actually feel it. Oh yeah, that fucker's square as can be. Yeah, she frigged. She frigged, my guy. Four. That thing looks so nasty. You can see it's just been beating the living crap out of that thing. Yeah, no acceleration. I get it now. It's looking for freaking 2,000 PSIs. They're closing this place down. Shh, we gotta get out of here. You. Oh, I never told you about this thing, did I? This is a bad boy. Girl. Whatever you want to call her. She a big bad Jeep. I'm not a Barbie girl. Never been a big Jeep fan, but this thing gets it. Especially because of that boy. That boy right there. Let's see what the camshaft. Remove, please. Ooh. Remove and install camshaft as a seal camshaft. Locking flywheel. I don't know what that adapter is. No shit. Some freaking mega seals. Look at that crap.
You slap it back together.
Oh yeah?
You know, we'll just keep driving it until we decide.
What?
Okay.
The car will make a decision for them.
That's kind of what I told him too. I was like, well, I don't recommend that. Like, explain it to him. He's like, well, we only really put on about 5 miles a day. It'll be fine. Yeah, it could be for a little bit, or not at all.
Alright. Okay, I completely changed my mind. I don't want to do I don't want to do the cams.
Motor.
Yeah, because like, just listen to this statement. Use a heat gun to soften the flange sealant. This will aid in removal of camshaft mega cap. Failure to follow these instructions may result in damage to the camshaft mega cap. I don't know what that is, but I am assuming it is this bullshit highlighted in green.
That looks very mega capish to me.
Yeah. And very stupid.
Looks very important as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at this. I need a heat gun to remove a what?
Mega cap?
A mega cap that they epoxied on the fucking motor? Why?
I like the idea of a new motor.
What's that?
I like the idea of a new motor.
Yeah. Why are we epoxying seals to engine? Like, seals go out.
Because nothing's made to last anymore. It's made that in 3 to 5 years you trade
That's-
back into the dealer.
I will happily accept shit isn't made to last anymore, but why torture me in making this fucking glued on? You're telling me this can't be held in with a couple caps and seals or bolts and seals?
It could be. But the cost of
Ow.
fucking glue basically is a little bit cheaper.
Then some screws.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is, from what I'm reading, is it's under these four bolts. So you have to move these 4 bolts, heat the piss out of this, and then pry it up, I'm assuming.
I'm thinking there's a lot of
What?
error on that.
Right. So stupid, right? Look at this. Ford has designed a tool that you throw away. No, I'm joking, it's the seal. But to pull the seal out, they designed a tool to pull the seal out. So they designed a seal, and then they were like, nothing exists to pull it out. Then the guy's like, wait a minute, I'll fix that.
Yep.
Real quick. Like, and then like the best part about it, look at this shit. That's what it is right there. It's a saw blade with a pry bar.
I feel like we can make that.
Look at this shit. You can't make this shit up.
Aren't you glad you're a tech?
Yeah, I love laughing at this stuff. Oh, I'll be an engineer. And holy shit, dude. That looks insane. Oh, thank you. Alright, I hear the customer. I had to put this fucking turd back together. Let's just put the jump pack on it right away. Sure, it's gotta get keyed over. Primed it.
like, I called it before I knew what it was. Because it did. It had just this weird rattle, rattle sound, and I'm like, that's not normal.
See, that's what worried me at one point. 6 months after I bought my truck, like why am I hearing that little ticking thing when it starts? So I'm thinking it's like my timing chain rattled around.
Right.
That little what I'll call a little safety bracket.
Yep.
On my wastegate.
Oh,
That rattled around. That's all it was.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god.
Dude, I was looking through this to do the camshafts. It is ridiculous. Like here. Where was it? Oh, not that one. Yeah, like look at this. You gotta go 90 degrees off this dowel. At the dowel line. And then we need a lockout set for it. Yeah, so this dowel has got to be in this orientation in the back of the block. And then you got to heat that up. You have to shim it. Yeah, we're going back to that. And then here, this is our degrees. This is how we got to line our crankshaft up to our camshaft. Like we do all this. When we put cams in, we do all this shit. But the engineers are nice enough to be like, hey, we know you're busy, so you line this circle up with this circle, and then you go up here and you line this triangle up with this triangle, slap the chain on it, and have a great day, guys.
This one's saying, hey, break out your protractor.
Oh yeah, they're like, hey, you remember that cam degree wheel? Break that shit out. You're gonna need it again. Can reduce in damage. Camshaft.
And that's why I want to know, like, do you have 1 or 2 degrees to play with there?
No,
Or-
you do not. You do not.
And that's where I told him, I was like, if you don't want to do the new motor route, a dealership who has techs who are specified only in these motors, they'll do the rebuild kind of stuff for you.
Mhm.
Like, we typically stay away from.
Oh yeah, look
a lot
at
of that shit.
you're supposed to make your line to degree it off of too. I didn't even catch that. You gotta go full arts and crafts on this motor.
I mean, I can bring Luna in. She's good at arts and crafts.
That's what I'm saying though. But you
But none of her lines are straight. They're all squiggly.
yeah, need them a little straight. Like ours ain't straight, but they're either the start or end is about where you want to be. But yeah, no, you need your protractor, you need your cam degree wheel, you need special tools. Like, I got into this and I'm like, this dude made it sound like he just slapped the cam in and have a great day. Caveat that video, he should tell you that it is a motherfucker to do. Oh, I think it's the heater cooling down.
Oh. Yeah, no way up there, and Zoe's not in the slightest concern.
Then
Right.
there's special O-rings that you gotta throw away. Then you gotta re-glue all this back down.
It's a whole lot of piecing together, 'cause I gotta imagine there's no kit.
I wouldn't imagine. Because what are you gonna get? Glue?
Because when we did
Glue and a heat gun?
right, well, because when we did the timing and head gasket on Fusion up north, I think I got a lot of the parts from Ford, and I had to piece it together. They don't have a kit.
No.
They sent me a diagram and like, what all do you want? I'm like, all of it?
Yeah, like circle the page. We were doing something with Paw Patrols before he got his Dodge pickup.
Oh, what?
He had a Ford, like actual Ford cop car,
Oh,
but dressed up in his little
Paw Patrol shit.
Paw Patrol shit. And we were just fighting this car, and then all of a sudden we called up Ford, and they're like, "Oh, you're looking for this?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, there's a kit for it now." And we're like, "Send it." And he's like, "Okay." And then so he's sitting there and he's listing everything. Dude, they literally individually bagged 4 zip ties and had part numbers on.
I believe it.
I fucking shit my pants. I'm like, you're gonna individually
Yes.
bag and part number zip tie.
Yep.
And I couldn't.
That's a place that inventories every nut, every bolt,
Yeah.
every zip tie,
Yep.
every drop of silicone that you use. And
When we order the cam kits, we have to tell them, or the bolt kits, we have to tell them both washers and nut, or they will literally send you just a square bolt. And I'm just like, dude, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. It hurts my brain. I can't even.
I feel like every vehicle out there should be straight up timing kit. Not, well, we don't replace what's that. Who does that? Or,
Yeah, I suppose.
cause that's what I was telling one thing, was like, no, we want to do a whole
Yeah.
kit, so before I'm like, but what that is just a tensioner. I don't care what it's just that, I want
Yeah.
the whole kit. Well, we don't do it that way, we just replace what's bad. So that way your customer comes back and pays you the same job 5 times.
Yeah.
For 2 years. Gotcha.
Because that's me, man. If I'm a customer and you tell me my shit's timing related and you replace that part and then I come in, I don't even care if it's a year later and you're like, oh yeah, it's the part next to the one we replaced. I am choking you.
Yeah.
I am literally choking you.
Wait, it's several hours of labor that you're paying for again.
Right, again. And that is where it would choke me.
Versus
You were there.
even if their cost, like the customer's cost, $40.
Right.
Like, I will gladly pay an extra $40 to.
I don't.
Take
This,
their
but
customer.
this is me. This is me. I don't care if it's an extra $150.
It's still better than another 700 to 800.
Yes, I can do the math. Like, you call me up and you're like, bro, I'm so sorry, but it's an extra $150. And I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? And then you're gonna sit there and go, well, everything in your timing is new. And I'm gonna be like, rage subsided. I'm okay with this now.
Like, when you're doing preventative maintenance,
Mhm.
it's not a, hey, we fucked up, we were careless, we broke this. It's like, hey,
Mhm.
you don't have to, it's working now.
I will always take that bet. I will always take that bet. Well, that's just like him, you know, that's like the kid. Well, if we replace these parts, it's gonna burn. I'm just being honest with you. You can slap the new parts in there. But I was curious, so like before I stuck it back in there, I'm like, damn, looks pretty bad. It is literally square. Like, I'm not joking. It was, I could literally feel a flat side.
Yeah, there's like a little wear to it. No, that's more most nice.
Sure.
But
Seeing how bad that thing was actually being.
I'm pretty sure his weekend plans just changed to get, trade in that.
Yeah, we're gonna trade in that and fucking bail out of it.
Like, anytime it comes, like, oh, not anytime.
But can I be rude? If they take that for a 30-second test drive, they're gonna know.
See,
Now, I will say this, I worked at a dealership and I witnessed hundreds of cars being taken on trade with them just walking out, writing the VIN down and walking back inside.
Yeah. Every time I've traded a vehicle in, that's all I've done. They started to see if any lights are on.
Yep,
And
they
they
just
do their little
walk around, make sure nothing's hanging.
and that's it. Well, actually, I've never seen, let's say, maybe only one time, I don't even think I did, like, never think I saw anybody actually do a test drive of the dealer. It was just, oh, yeah, dude, you got this here, cool, yeah, I'll give you $2,000 for it.
I mean, I think Roger had that figured out. He would offer them a free inspection before they traded it in.
Here?
When I worked at Rogers.
Oh, gotcha.
So, he was a car lot. So you're looking for a new car. You wanna trade your car in. Well, hey man, how about this? Let my tech give it a free inspection while you're looking on my lot, and then we'll come up with it, and then we look it over, and we're like, oh, this thing's a piece of shit, it's got everything in the world wrong with it, and he wants to go, well, hey, you know, if this thing's got a couple things wrong with it, I'll give you the $200, you know, you can blow the fuck out of people.
See, I'm pretty sure that the salesman who took in my old Silverado, if he didn't get fired the next day, he got a very severe punishment. Like,
And to be honest, no.
He got it.
He did.
But he did get scolded. He probably got
Oh,
it.
sure. Sure. We had one when I was here at Cash's. We had a salesman taking a truck, and they gave it to me to detail it. I walk out there, fire it up, things like, I shut the dick off and walk in. I'm like, that needs a motor, not a detail. And they're like, what? Oh, fuck yeah, that motor is fucking cooked. And they're like, no way. So then, I didn't even get to the back of the building that they were bringing that thing in for the used car inspection. And the tech just parked in with, needs a motor.
Yep.
Needs a motor. It's pretty universal. It's pretty much dead motor town.
Not even that, she's going to auction.
Yeah.
They always,
Damaged motor.
they're not gonna waste a detailer to clean it, they're not gonna waste their used car tech to do any kind of maintenance or inspection, she going to auction.
Yep, they will, they write down, the motor damage and send it off.
But now for this guy, he's in good shape. A little bit longer start, and she runs. Those salesmen
And it
are
runs
techs.
decent too, so.
Those salesmen, they're not techs. Even your sales manager, if that's one who's doing
Well, no, cause this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna jump in there. Wow. Oh, he's fuel pump. I guarantee you, I know salesmen, they're gonna sit there, their brain is like, oh, it had to build up fuel pressure. That the pump is cheap.
that's how mechanic thing. But sales guys don't know shit about the cars.
Alright. Alright, we're going home.
You bitches.